So how's me Brew? Finally WWDC is here and it's been and gone and all the stuff has come out and there's so much to talk about, and I've not really got much time to talk much about WWDC and to research to do the funky video edits. So I'm going to go and just basically talk about the new brand spanking new MacBook Pro that's come out with the Retina display, and we'll run through a few bits on that, and then hopefully later on in the week I'll try and talk over the rest of the stuff that came out at WWDC. I know that's not really the most ideal thing, but I'll put some links down below where you can find out more about WWDC if you're interested. I will do a huge roundup video that will probably last like half an hour or something stupid of all the bits that came out at WWDC, probably on the Friday, but it depends. I kind of want to get a Max Payne video out as well, and a Minecraft video out, and a Vegas tutorial out as well. Right, so let's get cracking straight into it. So, the brand spanking new iMac. This is the current Mac lineup as it stands today. So that's the Air and all these other shiz that's going on. And this is the new iMac, which is the one with the Retina display, which is amazingly good. So basically, the Retina display, if you've seen the iPad 3, it looks orgasmic. They've now pushed that onto a 15-inch screen, and it looks bloody amazing. 5.1 million pixels and a resolution of 2880 by 1800 on a 15-inch screen, which is ridiculous. Those of you who don't know, standard HD resolutions are 1920 by 1080, but this is quite ridiculous, off the mother trucking chain, to the extent that you know, it's just ridiculous. I mean, that's pretty much the thing that's selling it. Really, the rest of it doesn't really matter. But it's that resolution screen is just absolutely insane. So what's actually pushing through that? What are we getting spec-wise then? Because, you know, we might as well run through the specs. Quad-core Intel i7, the Ivy Bridge version, so the brand spanking new version of the Core i7 model that's been brought out by Intel, running at 2.7 GHz. That can be turbo boosted to 3.2, I think. NVIDIA GeForce GT650M, M standing for mobile, of course. That's pushing out your Retina display, graphics, and all these other funky shiz, so you can get your game on in completely flash-based. Everything's flash, so there's literally not really that many moving components. Only two moving components in the actual machine are the two fans that keep it cool, and that's literally it. Flash memory, flash RAM, of course. That's a stupid thing to say, because it's flash RAM. But I'm super fast SSDs, because why the hell not? So yeah, that's that, all flash based. It's just ridiculous. Of course, it does all of this stuff comes at a price, which I will mention at the end. And all this packaged in with 7 hours of battery life, or up to, as they claim, 7 hours of battery life. And then what we get in terms of connections, which is actually, this is where it actually trumps the previous model a lot, because it's actually got connections that people want, as opposed to connections that people don't want. SD-XC card slot, which is had before. HDMI out, not mini DisplayPort out. HDMI out, which is fantastic. 2 Thunderbolt ports, which is also fantastic, because Thunderbolt is mother trucking amazing. I just love Thunderbolt, but annoyingly, it's not really come to the PC properly yet. I want to be able to have Thunderbolt so that I have a universal port to do everything under the sun, like display and a super fast throughput and gigabit Ethernet and blah blah blah, and I can go on. 2 USB 3.0 ports as well, which is actually good, because that means it's compatible with USB 3.0 things. And I mean, obviously the next level depends on who wins. I'm going to suggest they both can stay around. USB 3.0 will probably stay around, as will Thunderbolt, because Thunderbolt's kind of better in a way, but USB 3.0 is more compatible. So therefore, there's kind of this fight really, and yeah, it's a bit weird. But both are sort of like in their early days really. It's a bit like VHS versus Betamax, DVD versus whatever the thing was relevant to that. Blu-ray versus HD DVD. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, and then we get obviously the obligatory iCloud and also some Retina, some software that's specifically developed for the Retina display. So let's talk about the actual cost of the thing then. I'm just going to put it up there and let you take in a deep breath as to how much it costs. Yes, that's right. 1,800 Great British Pounds. I think it works out something like $2.5 US, or $2,500 US. So it's safest to say I don't think I will be getting one unless I win the lottery, or unless I can convince myself that it's a worthwhile purchase. I need a new gaming machine first, before we go any further. Secondly, I did think that maybe I might replace that, like have that as my primary machine. But there's one single problem, and that's that it's got a Retina display on a 15-inch screen. So I kind of have to use that as my primary monitor because, you know, the Retina screen is amazing, but it's only 50 inches, so you've not really got that much screen real estate. I mean, for a laptop, you've got tons. I mean, compared to my Vio, you've got tons. But compared to my two 24-inch monitors, you've not really got that much. So, yeah, annoyingly, I'd probably have to, unless I got two Apple Cinema displays or two Dell IPS displays, 27 inches, there would be no way. So it's unlikely I'm going to buy one. As much as I really want one because of that Retina display, I'm probably not going to bother. I do want a Mac so that I can use Final Cut and so I can use Keynote and some other funky bits. So, but I'm thinking I might get the Air. But yeah, no, I mean that's pretty much all you need to know. The rundown of everything is pretty much down there. There's an Engadget link down there. There's the actual official Apple link down there, and also where you can buy it and things like that. And that's kind of that, really. I mean, so that is kind of the biggest thing that came out at WWDC. There's several other bits that came out, like iOS 6 and Ticketmaster or some ticket thing came out. There's tons of stuff. I can't even think of what it is at the top of my head. I've not properly called up either, which is probably erroneous, but I've been so busy. So that's kind of like my little bit for WWDC, but there'll be some more bits coming out, like trickling through. I know it's not really ideal, but there's tons of stuff on it. I mean, I don't really want to like say go out and find it yourself, but I just pretty much what I'm saying for a minute because I'm kind of too busy. I've got tons of stuff to do. I've got access points to fit and stuff like that, which is another thing I should do later on, is my thing for if you buy an access point, because I've just found this amazingly good access point which I'm now deploying as part of my freelance work. I'm deploying this access point. It's 33 quid and it's effing amazing. It's almost business grade. Yeah, it's 33 quid. But anyway, that's that. That's neither here nor there. I shall catch you in a later video. I'm going to finish this off. I'm also going to do a Vegas video in a second, so watch out for that. And I shall catch you in a later video.